Morning, everybody. Got a major leak now rippling through the White House. Questions swirling on how a journalist was added to a sensitive text thread. So sensitive, it detailed plans to bomb Yemen. Also, we are learning more from the National Security Advisor, Michael Waltz, this morning, who had a conversation with Peter Doocy. So good morning. It's a Tuesday. I'm Bill Hemmer. We'll work through this today and figure out where it goes. Hello to you.
Yes, good morning. I'm Dana Perino, and this is America's Newsroom. Happened once when I was press secretary. One of my staffers meant to send me something and sent it to Dana Milbank at the Washington Post. It wasn't as serious.
That was before you had the device where you undo send, right?
Yes.
Just blow it up.
At least it wasn't fatal, indeed. All right. Well, Atlantic editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg writing, quote, "The Trump administration accidentally texted me its war plans." Among those included in the group chat referenced in the article were Tulsi Gabbard and John Ratliff. So
they are testifying, in fact, this morning, and we're waiting for that at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Senate Intel hearing. We expect all the lawmakers, they will not only be there, but we expect a conversation regarding this.
And loaded for bear, indeed. Yeah. So meanwhile, lawmakers are weighing in, Republicans calling it an honest mistake, and Democrats, they are a little less forgiving, as you might imagine.
I'm not a technology expert, and I don't know all the details, but somebody made a mistake, and that happens. I think most Americans understand that.
That's the type of information that we need to get at to hopefully, reassure our allies and partners that we know how to handle this type of classified information.
It's not the first time that members of the press have been on meetings or chats before, but obviously that was not that was a problem.
Peter Doocy is at the White House this morning. Hi, Peter. Good morning.
Dana, good morning. Mike Waltz, the National Security Advisor, is not resigning. He's on the phone this morning with his Russian counterpart. They are trying to get to a ceasefire deal in the Black Sea. And President Trump is not, as of this morning at 9 a.m., going to fire Waltz. The president's thinking is this was a mistake. There was nothing important in the thread, and he thinks Waltz is a good guy. He also thinks, the president, that Democrats had nothing to complain about the White House until this story broke. The press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, just wrote this about the author. She said Jeffrey Goldberg is well known for his sensationalist spin. Here are the facts about his latest story. No war plans were discussed. No classified material was sent to the thread. The White House counsel's office has provided guidance on a number of different platforms for President Trump's top officials to communicate as safely and efficiently as possible. As the National Security Council stated, the White House is looking into how Goldberg's number was inadvertently added to the thread. And the initial thinking is that his number was added to the contact card of a staffer who was supposed to be there.
I was invited a couple of weeks ago to connect with Michael Waltz, the National Security Advisor. That didn't strike me as particularly strange, given my job. On Saturday, the 15th of March, when I was shared on a text in this group from somebody purporting to be Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, and this text contained operational military information.
And that point, the centerpiece of the story, is directly refuted by the Defense Secretary.
I've heard I was characterized. Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that. Thank you.
And we do expect to hear from the CIA Director John Ratliff later on today that Signal, this commercial-free encrypted messaging app, is something that intelligence agencies rely on and that it lives on systems and servers used by the CIA, among others. Dana?
All right, that's why I don't use it.
I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.